Good morning, everyone. This is a brief video focused on the ethnography assignment. More specifically, I want to summarize the conversations I had with students during office hours on Tuesday. I'll start by discussing the significance of background research. Background research is important to all science. All good science starts with background research. It provides a foundation of knowledge on which to build upon, and it allows us to ask and answer two fundamental questions. What do we currently know about a given cultural phenomena, and what should we know about that phenomena? And it's that latter question that allows us to formulate meaningful research questions that are designed to expand our knowledge of human culture. I'll come back to research questions shortly. So students will need to conduct background research and write a one-page summary. In that summary, students must cite at least 3 sources. You can cite more if you would like. Those sources must be cited using parenthetical in-text MLA style formatting. There's a link in Canvas to help you out. If you require additional assistance with those citations, let me know sooner than later. Failure to cite your sources and include them in a works cited page will likely result in earning a 0 on this project, and I don't want students to fall into that trap. Next, research questions. Not all research questions are created equally. For this project, given the space and time constraints, it will be very important to write a specific research question, one that is not overly broad. Let me provide some examples. Let's say in the context of your background research, you become interested in the financial impacts of the pandemic. So you ask a question: how has the pandemic impacted the financial lives of Americans? Now that is an interesting question, but one that is much too broad for this project. And I would suggest editing that question using geography and demographics. So a better research question might be: how has the pandemic influenced the financial lives of single-parent families in Watsonville, California? In that question, you are specifically targeting people that are living in a geographic area, and you are also targeting a specific demographic, in this case, single-parent families. That will help you select your informants and also make the analysis and the formulation of conclusions much easier. So in section 2, students will need to state their research question and also summarize their findings. Please be specific. Words such as some or most or a few carry very little meaning in the science. Instead, use numbers and percentages, such as 80% of my informants are doing this during the pandemic, or informant X stated that they've lost 60% of their annual income during the pandemic. You might also include short quotes or narratives in this section. Section 3 should be your analysis and your conclusions. So use your data specifically to formulate conclusions that address your research question. Now, students might find that their data is inconclusive. Students asked me about that yesterday, and that is totally fine for this assignment. Just be honest in the reporting. Now, if and only if you are enrolled in the honors section, you'll be required to write a future research section. This section is designed to summarize or to think about how this project would be expanded if you had more time and resources. Say if you were a graduate student and this would be your master's thesis, how would you expand your research question? How many and who would your informants be? What types of interview questions would you ask of them? And maybe most importantly, why would the expansion of this project be significant? Anyways, please reach out if you have any questions. I want everyone to be successful on this project. I'm looking forward to reading your ethnographies, and we'll be talking with you soon. Cheers.